Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So can we just say that we literally are like 15 subscribers from 4K? Like, this is huge. But so today we're going to be doing a fall makeup tutorial using a brown lip. Yeah, it's fall, so we're gonna do a dark lip. I personally do not like dark lips on myself, but I know that some people do, so this is for y'all. So we're first going in with this Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette. This is like one of the little quads, or not quads, well, little mini palettes that she came out with. This one is like, I want to say the warm neutrals one, but I'll have it listed down below. So I'm just first going in with that orange shade, and this will be like our transition shade to help everything blend together. So we're just taking that in the crease and going back and forth. Next, we are going in with a darker orange. This shade I feel like really didn't do much, but you know, we took it anyway just to make everything look nice and blended. So we're just basically applying that one a little bit lower than the first orange we used. And I'm so focused because I'm watching Grey's Anatomy on my phone, so that's why I'm like in the zone trying to pay attention to what's going on. Okay, so now to the good stuff. We're going in with that dark brown shade. Now, I remember this palette being like super pigmented, but I feel like today it just wasn't really doing it. The mattes were okay, but like I just remember this palette being like crazy pigmented. So when I used that brown shade, I had to go in like 4 or 5 times to get it like super dark, and even then I felt like it wasn't doing it for me. So just keep that in mind if you want to purchase this palette. I just felt like it was lacking a little bit in pigmentation, but I feel like the shimmer, the gold shimmer that we used later in the video, was really good. So I guess it's just all going to be like personal preference of what you want, but we're just taking that shade and putting it in the outer V and in the crease of my eye. Now we're taking some concealer. This is the Nars Soft Complete Concealer, which is expensive, but just use any concealer you have, girl. And we're just cutting our crease. I do this so that the eyeshadow just looks really clean and cut, and just it looks really good. So you can kind of be sloppy in the beginning, and then once you put the concealer, it just really amps up your eyeshadow and just makes it look so cute on your eye. So I always recommend doing this technique. Now I'm taking that gold shade and just putting this right on top of the concealer. See how pigmented this gold shade was? Like, it was so gorgeous, but I felt like the mattes were kind of But I'm just packing this gold shade, and I loaded it up. Like, I put a lot on there because I wanted it to be super pigmented. Now just cleaning up that gold shade and making sure that it's nice and blended on the sides. I'm just using that dark brown, and then we will move on to winged liner. I'm doing a pretty big wing. Now, I don't know if you guys don't, I don't know, I think I mentioned this in like my last video or something like that, but I personally do not like winged liner on myself. My eye shape is just not cute. However, for the past like 2 or 3 looks, I've been doing like a huge wing, like do my eyeshadow, and then it's the way that I'm doing it. Like, I'm going up a little bit higher with my wing, and I've been loving it. Now, this is very dramatic, so I definitely wouldn't wear this to, like, you know, I don't know, to church or anything like that, but I think it's really nice, and I feel like that is flattering on my eye more than just like the little baby wing that I was doing. So just letting y'all know, I've changed my mind. I think it looks good. See, like that? It looks really good in my opinion. Now moving on to the face, we are using the e.l.f. primer oil. I love this stuff, but I only use it in like the drier areas of my face. If I use it all over, I feel like it makes my foundation move. So I'm just applying it like around my nose, my mouth. Oh my god, I can't talk today. In my mouth area. Then I'm gonna go in with the ColourPop foundation and the Too Faced dewy foundation. One is matte, one is dewy, so when I mix it together I get like the perfect match, and also one is lighter than the other. So I'm just trying to get to these foundations, so that's why I'm using two at one time. But I really like both of these. I just feel like I need my right shade in both of them, but I do recommend them. I think they're really, really good foundations, and it's full coverage, so you already know, like, that's what I need in my life. And for concealer, I thought we would change it up a little bit and use our Tarte Shape Tape. And I'm mad that I changed it up because I used this and then I used like the ColourPop concealer that I use, you know, that I always use. But like this Tarte one was so dry. Like it used to be my favorite, but now like I see why everyone is on like the Too Faced bandwagon, because the Tarte one can get like really dry. Yeah, I just felt like it dried me out, especially when I add setting powder. It was like, oh girl, on my dry skin it was not cute. So I don't know, maybe I need to get another tube. It might be old, it's IDK. But I am using the Beauty Bakery setting powder. This one is in the shade yellow, an oldie but a goodie. Did you know that Beauty Bakery is in Ulta now? Yeah, she leveled up, y'all. She's in Ulta. You know who's gonna be in Ulta too? Kylie's gonna be in Ulta. Like, this is crazy. Ulta is really taking everybody. I'm here for it. I wish I was like on the committee at Ulta, because they're smart. They're doing it for sure. So I'm just taking the setting powder and just basically applying it all over my face, and then I will set like my contoured areas with my ABH bronzer. And we are contouring the nose. I go back in and out of love with nose contouring. Sometimes I think it looks stupid, sometimes I think it looks good, but recently I feel like it has looked so good, mainly like in pictures. I feel like if you're about to just go out, it might not be that necessary, but in pictures you can really tell like your nose be snatched and chiseled, and like, yeah, you look good. So I would definitely recommend it if you're gonna take like some Instagram pictures and stuff like that, but just make sure you blend it out, because if not, it can get real crazy real quick. So just be careful. And I think a key tip is to like take your setting powder brush, because it will have a little bit of, you know, powder left, and just like blend it out. It just helps, I think. And then for blush, we're going to be using the Becca. This is not blush copper. This is, oh, something Delilah. It's super pigmented and really dark, but I thought that it went really good with this look. I've been very into blush lately, so I'm just applying this, and kind of heavy actually, but just applying this so that it looks nice and good. And then we're going back up to the eyes. I'm just going to put a little bit of eyeliner on, which I like never do, but I felt like it looked really good, and then I was dying because I like poked myself in my eye with it. It was intense. But then I'm just putting the liner down there, and then I'm taking the same dark brown that we used in the very beginning and just smoking it out. Y'all know I like to take mine pretty low, but feel free to stop wherever you want. And we are actually going back, y'all. We're using the Jouer highlighter. I have no idea what shape this is, but I will have it listed down below. Look how good that looks. Oh, I forgot all about this highlighter. I actually just went through like all my makeup. I'm trying to pull out, you know, the old stuff so that I can get through it, and it's bomb. So I'm just putting this in my inner tear ducts. I put it under my brow, cheekbones, forehead, nose, just pretty much everywhere. Yep, pretty much. And now we're going in with lashes. These are actually my cousin's lashes, y'all. She owns this company, Sky Rose Cosmetics, and they have like a bunch of lashes on there and glitters. So I have the link on the screen, but I'll have it down below too, so you guys can check them out. So I'm just using these lashes and, you know, applying them. See, this is why I don't show y'all when I apply lashes, because it takes me like 7 years because I can't see or something. I don't know. It's just, my eyes just be, once I get them on, it's good, but putting them on, it's just like, girl, I'd be dying. But yeah, so we're just applying lashes, and then I'm just taking a little bit of liquid liner and like making them connect, you know, better so it looks natural with quotations. Just so, you know, it looks good. And then I'm going in with the liquid lipstick. This is actually the only brown liquid lipstick I have, but it's the Kylie Jenner True Brown K. I would recommend something else just because this is super drying. So like I know Fenty just came out with one, and like, you know, there's a bunch of other brands that have it, but that one's just a little dry. But yeah, that is the finished look, y'all. I really hope you guys enjoy. You know, I had to put my little vest on from Dab. So I really hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.